Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rocky Ridge Auto Page. My name is Alex. Today we have a 2017 Audi A3. This one is pretty nice. It's got a lot of cool stuff on it. We'll go ahead and jump into the video. We have our driver door panel over here, window switches, power mirrors, and our power locks are going to be right there. Our light control is going to be right there, and our trunk release is down here. Now, I had no idea what these two buttons on the side were, so I went and looked them up. This right here is a rear fog light. So there are two lights in the tail lights that'll light up when you have those on. In order for those to stay lit, you need to have your lights turned on. Hit that button right there, and then it'll put the two lights on the rear on. It's pretty cool. Now this over here is our all-weather lights. It's very unique, but it's pretty cool how it works. All it does is lower the headlights down a little bit, so that way there's less glare to oncoming cars when you're in wet roads. So that way they don't reflect into the eyes, and I guess it's a better safety option rather than having your headlights straight out and hitting someone in the face. Makes sense to me. Right here we have our dash lighting, turn up, turn down, to have like screens and stuff like that be less bright. So in here we have our little screen. This is all going to be controlled by this side right here. So if we cycle through, you can see we have a gallon per hour on our air conditioning. So right now we're sitting at 1/16 gallon per hour. So if I left this, maybe less than 1/16, that's less than half, but you get the point. It tells you what how efficient your AC is and what you're doing, and how the car's performing with the AC compressor. I have never seen that on a vehicle. It's super cool. So we have our trip meter here. If we hold down the little button right here, it will reset it. That's already reset, so I won't do it. So then we can hit the list here. This is a vehicle function list, so it has an onboard computer efficiency program, which is what we're under right now. But if we just want our digital speedometer there, we can do that. If we hit that same scripted button right there, we can go to onboard computer and cycle through a couple of different options here. And we go back to that same button. Then we can have it reduce speed up on our screen as well, but we don't have a reduced speed on, so it will not pop up. Most people though will be leaving it right on digital speedometer. And we can hop over here and look at our screen up there. One cool thing about this is it does pop up and down at the flick of this button right here. This car is equipped with automatic stop and on at a light, or the official term is automatic off, as you can see by the button right there. But having this light on means that when you pull up to a stoplight and your car's warmed up, it will not stop. Having it off means it will. Right here we have our gear shift, fairly easy. You can see our climate controls right in here are very easy to use. We have our temperature on one side and our temperature on the other, two heated seats. All you have to do is click where you want the vent to put the air. If you want it at your feet and your face, both those little red lights will be up. If you don't want it there and just have it free flowing through the cabin, then you don't click one. But having it on your face right here is going to be the best option for sure. We can see we have a USB down there and also a 12-volt outlet, two SD card spots, a CD player, which is super cool. Not many cars in 17 are doing that anymore. It's a little throwback for all you people who still use CDs. Right here we have our Audi Multimedia control. You can see this screen right here. Not well though. Too much glare. Let's move a little bit here. Ooh, that made it worse. But you can see how the backup camera works here. With our trunk being up, doesn't show too much. But so if we go in here, we can cycle through a couple of different options. Let's start at vehicle. We have our date and time in here, our steering wheel button controls, exterior lighting, and central locking. That is not very difficult to figure out if you just go in here. But one cool thing about this screen right here is if you hold down your lock button, it will open up all your windows. Very cool. We have that feature turned on for sure. If it's a hot day out and you want the heat to escape your car before you get in, hold down the lock button and it will do that for you. Go to sound here. All of that will be in here. We have our speed dependent volume control. The faster you go on the highway, the more the music goes up to match the outside sound, which is a very cool feature. Our radio here. We can go in here and see we have a couple of different options, which is AM, FM, and Sirius. And we also have our presets in there as well. We go into media here. We have a Bluetooth option, aux cord, USB, SD card, and our CD player there. And then if we want to connect a phone, we can do that. This is Apple Carplay here. Just Audi smartphone is how they have it. And then you have a couple of different options in here. And that is the Audi Multimedia interface, or MMI. Let's go ahead and do a walk around of the car. First things first, you can see we do have our manual here. That was my best friend this morning, trying to figure out all the stuff that this car does and has on it. All the features and how to work them. Nice alloy wheels. It's a beautiful blue color. All-wheel drive, of course. Beautiful running lights. This paint just glistens in the sun. It is beautiful. Back here we have our trunk. Down here we will have our spare. Get in there to change your light bulbs and such. But the rear fog lights are this right here. That light right there is what will light up for the rear fog lights. Overall, that is the Audi A3. If you have any questions about this one, please don't be afraid to reach out to us at 717-733-8985, or you can visit our website at www.rockyridgeautosales.com. Thanks so much for watching.